Well, good morning, blessed good morning to each and every one of you, and welcome to a brand new week in Barbados. As I said, today we are going to be going out on a limb, and that's because lots of wind and lots of clouds around, but we had promised to go Christmas tree shopping, and all of the specs for the rest of this week into next week show some intense gusts that are going to be coming through. So we thought we'd just visit the store today, and hopefully we'll be able to find something. We left it a little bit late, and most people have come and done their shopping already, so we sort of have a look through. But whatever we find today is ours. It's supposed to be as it is. So here we go. Welcome to the east coast of Barbados. We're just above Long Pond area, just in the lakes area, and we're at the end of the east coast road. We've come through some of the tracks that are in this area just before we take the last big corner that goes in the direction of Belle Plaine. You see, we haven't really seen a sunrise this morning because a little bit on the cloudy side, but you can see it peeping up, and I want to share with you how Barbados is waking up at this time of morning, not how I would like it to be, how it actually is. So we're going to see it sometimes with clouds, sometimes with rain, sometimes beautiful with no clouds at all, and a glorious golden sunrise. Before we start off on our adventures, I'd like to say our serenity prayer. Those of you who would like to join me, please do so at this time. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. Winds are so strong today, but nothing like what it's projected to be for the rest of the week. Right now we have a lull that's supposed to be until 11 a.m. this morning, and then from there on we're going to get a lot of gusts. So right now the gusts are at about 18, I think it's 18 knots, I think is what I saw. I'm not sure if it's mile an hour or knots. I actually didn't check that this morning to see which of the increments I had it set on, but that's what they're saying now. But it's going up as high as 24, 25, 26 later in the week. All week is red from strong gusty winds, and bigger swells should come around hopefully to the south coast. I know there are a lot of guys out there waxing up their boards now, just waiting on this incoming swell that are promising. We're going to start walking. We're going to take a stroll through. I have a few people on the beach this morning. Saw a guy out here with a couple of dogs, saw another guy just walking around, and then I see two ladies here that were taking a walk from way up into Cattle Wash. Went down as far as Long Pond and then turned around and came back up. That was a smart move, I would say, on their part for sure. But it's a lovely long walk on this beach. This beach never seems to end. Goes from here right down into Morgan Lewis and down into Foster's Funland area. That's where the end of this would be, and then you would have inland to Pico Tenerife. Beautiful, beautiful morning. If you want nature, this is what we're seeing right now. Let me get closer to the store though, because I may miss our tree. Let's have a look and see. As you can see, it's a little bit sparse this morning. Good morning. It's a little bit sparse this morning. People have been out here shopping. I know that my hycologist or apologist was planning to do some shopping. I don't know if he came down here and bought out everything over the last 2 days, because I know he's planning to do that as well. Good morning to you, Ryan, my brother. Just a beautiful morning to all of you that are on the island. Welcome to Barbados. As I said this morning, if you see me walking on the beach and I have any earbuds or something, and I look as though I'm not seeing you, jump up and down, make idiots of yourself. I will not laugh at you, I promise. let me take that back. Let me not do that. I don't like to break promises. I will try not to laugh at you, that I can promise, but I can't say I won't laugh, that's for sure. All of these trees out here, well, I remember we started our live vlogs last year in January. Well, this year in January, sorry, you're going too fast. And when we came down here, I was actually shocked to see the amount of coconut trees that had actually been planted or had grown in this area. I would have to say they're planted because there's no way they could have washed right up in there. So whoever has been doing this here, whatever project is ongoing, is an amazing job. It has out here, just beautiful, stunning. I see lots of limbs of Christmas trees that people have been cutting off and dropping all over the place, but I actually don't see any of our beauties yet. But don't worry, I'm not losing faith. Last year we came down here, we had a little difficulty in finding some as well, and all of a sudden, bam, found one. Beautiful. Hold on, I see something that's coming up. I see a promising tree. Oh yes, things are beginning to look nice and bright. And it also has a decoration on it already. This is beautiful. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna walk a little further, but I think we found our Christmas tree now for sure. Let me just bring it out from all this overgrowth here so you can have a look and see what it's gonna look like. We're gonna do a little trimming on this, or this will go through my house roof. So just to show you what our Christmas tree is gonna look like, let me lay it down nice and gently. This is what it's beginning to look like. I don't know if we're gonna find a better one, but this could be our 2021 Christmas tree. It's looking promising. If I take off maybe about 4 or 3 feet off the bottom of this, we should get some real nice areas to run some beautiful lights on. Let me turn it over before I go and break some of the branches under pressure. In case this is the one we do go for. We're gonna come back at the beach in a few minutes time. We're gonna have a look again. I keep my eyes out though, because if anybody sees this, it will snatch this and roll out for sure. Just beautiful. Yes, this is going to be lovely. I can see our decorations and our lights on this here right now. Of course, you're going to go through it step by step with me, just like last year. Those that were not with me last year, we started our hunt from up in the hills at Saddleback Ridge. We worked our way down here. We selected our beautiful Christmas tree as we have right now. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put my shirt on this to make sure, not my shirt, my rag on this to make sure that someone sees it and says, hey, don't trouble that. We'll see what happens. I can keep it in eye range, Joe, because somebody might want to snatch and roll with it. You never know, we might see something else, but that's looking very good for me. Lovely, lovely. I see someone mention here, deserted island. That's how it looks for sure. It is just gorgeous. I love out here. This is what you gotta call getting really in touch with nature. This morning I have on a few things to protect myself. This just to keep a little, you see, spray off the glasses hopefully. I have an umbrella on my back. I do not know why I brought the old one, because I know if I put out the new one it would get shredded. So I brought that just in case, because there are some clouds coming in. But I want to say good morning to you all, and to everyone that I saw yesterday on the beach. Thank you for making my day. Thank you for adding yourselves to our EMC family photo album. So here we go again, more walking en route. Just a beautiful day in the island. Now this morning you all may have said, wait, that man, he gone crazy talking about the clouds coming from the southwest and the winds coming from the northeast, and obviously upper jet stream is bringing all the moisture. That's what we saw yesterday. Yesterday everything looked good to the east, however all of the moisture was coming up from the southwest, and that's what caused all the rain yesterday. So that's probably what we'll be seeing again today. We have to wait and see what goes on there. But a lovely day down here. It's low tide. Low tide I think was around 5 and change this morning. So it's still relatively low right now. I'm going to keep an eye on that too, because you never know, next might want to go carry our Christmas tree, and I'm not swimming behind it out here. But one thing for sure is I am not leaving that out of my sight for sure. Just a beautiful, beautiful natural morning in Barbados. Now I didn't get any sunrise for you this morning, but you did see the awakening of this beautiful day. I unfortunately did not catch which slingers came on first this morning. Hopefully I'll be able to identify that later in the day. I usually do have a look, but the way I had the construction out of driftwood trying to block the winds and stuff, it was very difficult to get into the area and see exactly who was coming up first, second, third, or whatever. We're not going to go down to Long Pond today. We're just going to take a little breeze out here. This is our day for Christmas shopping. I'm looking for decorations now, because as far as I'm concerned, that tree looks absolutely beautiful. Decorations out here are a little bit sparse too. Ryan, I think you were down here, boy. You're gonna have to come and check your house shortly. So you got to share. That's what we do as brothers. Share and share like. Just beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Now a couple of months ago, actually even just about a month ago, you would have seen, or 6 weeks ago, you would have seen people all up in these hills here picking, I'm gonna say fat pork and cashew nut fruit. I'm not gonna say the other thing, but you know they were doing that as well. Those little purple and green berries that you all love so much that I simply do not adore. It's just beautiful. I'm going to take you in another 360 here because this is what you gotta call gorgeous. To me like we're going to get a nice little sunrise in a couple of minutes time, so we're going to keep an eye on that. Just walk a little bit further, see if I can find any decorations. I knew it was only a matter of time until one of the shadow munchkins was revealed, and then all of a sudden as one is revealed, all are exposed. I have to thank my sister from way up in the east this morning for exposing Bertley. Bertley, you're going to be added to the list today. I understand you're one of the ringleaders that have been moving in the shadows, not revealing yourself, but you have been exposed, and you know who exposed you now for sure. So we have a big posse now. We've gone up to five of those people that will eat all your treats. So please guard them as well as you can, because if you leave them and you don't keep your eyes on them like our Christmas tree, they will disappear. I don't see any more real looking trees out here. I see a lot of branches and a lot of straight barks and stuff, and a lot of straight, yeah, beautiful, but not what we're looking for. I think we were blessed again by finding the perfect one. Thank goodness I have a cutlass in the car. I can take off the bottom of that. If not, I would not get it into the truck. Oh my goodness. Hold this, people. Woo. Promises of a new day, golden rays. What a gorgeous sight. Oh my goodness, the reflections coming off of the sun, just perfect right now. Actually, you know, they say all good things come to those that wait. It's a hard lesson to learn, but if you can practice it, you will find those results coming your way as well. Is this not beautiful? Breezes this morning, crisp. Definitely nice and strong, but they're consistent. They're not gusting that's causing the gimbal excessive problems. I haven't had to put on any lockers yet, so everything looks good. Isn't this beautiful? Let me let you watch that for a little more though. Keep quiet for a minute. Well, so far we haven't lost the apparatus. It hasn't gone spinning a crazy, but it's definitely you know, beginning to move around a little bit. I noticed just a little bit of movement in it. Beautiful down here this morning. I want to take you all to Long Pond, but I dare not lose sight of that Christmas tree, because I know there are people that are on here, I will say they're EMC family, but I know there are people that follow us in the morning that don't report in, that will sneak down this beach, carry away my Christmas tree, and laugh at me right through the 25th of December into January. So we're going to go and keep our eyes on that this morning. Anyway, I hope you all are having a good time with me. We're going to walk back in direction of the rising sun now, just to enjoy the beauty of the landscape and scenery out here. It's just gorgeous. Chalky Mountain up there, you're not seeing the full mount. This is the hill below that's blocking the Big Belly, but it still looks like it's a Big Belly for sure from here. Just beautiful this morning. Oh my gosh. As you can see, there are quite a few footsteps on the beach. Some are mine, some are other people's, some are dogs. Everybody loves this East Coast. It's amazing. I don't see more people walking out here, but I guess you will get more and more of them later on in the day. But I think this morning time is the beautiful time. Look at the reflections off of the sun this morning. Is that not just beautiful? See, gimble is moving around a little bit now, so I will put on a lock on it in a couple of minutes time if it's necessary. See how that goes. Just beautiful. Look at this sun. I think low tide, man, low tide for sure. As I keep telling everyone, if you get the opportunity to walk these beaches at low tide, you're going to see beauty that you do not see at any other time, or any other tide, I should say. It is just gorgeous. This beach will have water right up to this sargassum that you're seeing up here. In a little while, the surges will be coming up there. You can see the lower line here. This is where it will be consistent, and then you'll have the surges up above. So a lot of this beach will disappear, and you'll be walking up in this driftwood another maybe 4 hours or so. Oh my gosh, look at this beautiful sunrise. Welcome to beautiful, beautiful Barbados. If you're on the rock now and you're on the south coast, I know the vantage point so you can see the sunrise as well. So please take advantage of that. Don't sit in your hotel room and wait until 9 o'clock and go to bed, try and get up this morning. Well, that's for those that didn't party hard yesterday, because I know there are a few of you that were partying real hard yesterday, so you might be in bed a little longer. Actually, you may not be seeing this, not now, but you will probably see it later on for sure. Just beautiful, beautiful. And you know, every time I see these sceneries, I hear Emil Straker serenading me. Beautiful Barbados, my goodness. So you can see there are some places up here to rent. There's a lodge up there in the center of the camera. Now, I can't remember the name of it offhand. Don't call it wrong. So I know there are quite a few of you on board here that do know the name of it. So if you could just say that for me in the chat, or just put that up for me. If not, I'll put it up later this when I go back home and start to work on this. But you can actually rent accommodations there. It is very nice. I haven't stayed there, but I've certainly been in a couple of times, and I have met quite a few people that have stayed there, and they told me it was an amazing experience. I mean, look at down here. If you want nature and you want accommodations where nature is, this would be the place for sure. No good swimming, no good beach loungers and stuff like that, no watercraft, just the beautiful nature of Barbados at its absolute best. You could come here and sit on the beach, and unless you see that building, you would think you're on your own island. It's beautiful out here. You know, folks, this is not going to be a long one this morning. Our mission was to find our Christmas tree, which we have done successfully. Now the rest of it is up to be told. I have to now get it home, which will mean doing a little bit of cut work out here to get it shortened a little bit to get into the war wagon. And then when we get it home, we then got to look for decorations and lights, etc. But you know, step by step, you will be involved, because it is not my Christmas tree. It is our Christmas tree, the EMC Christmas tree, just like we had last year. We're going to be putting one up this year. We're going to have a bigger one though. This one looks more branchy than the last one. This one looks beautiful. I can actually smell it from here. Driftwood. You all thought I was going to say pine, huh? Oh, not this morning. I got to look for some decorations. Over the next few days, I'll be looking for some on the beaches. You know, seashells, you know, horse eyes, anything at all that I can find. I will be putting up on that tree for sure. Keep it local, keep it traditional. I don't know how many of you know. I guess if you were with me last year, last year, you would have heard the explanation. In Barbados, when things are rough, what we call brung, we do not buy Christmas trees. We cut a piece of cherry tree, a piece of casuarina tree, or we look for a beautiful piece of driftwood like this, and then we decorate it. We try to cut costs in every way possible. So we look for anything. Our imagination goes crazy. We look for anything to do decorations of it, and that is what we do. And you know what? It has such a sentimental feeling when you actually put this all together and do all the decorations. I'm gonna huff this up now before somebody carries this away though. So just give me a second. If you are hearing me grunting, it's not that it's heavy. So, you know already I'm He-Man. Strong then. There we go. Now this feels pretty light. I don't know how it'll feel in another 100 yards, but right now it feels fairly good. Beautiful morning. Looks have a little bit of a rain coming, possibly. I'm looking at that section there especially. That's where the wind's coming from, so there is a possibility of a little rain coming in here shortly. But as I said, I got my umbrella. Now we are making our trek up to that home that you're seeing in the center of the camera. That is where I came on to the beach this morning. So we have a little walk, There are no roads onto the beach down here or close to the beach down here. There used to be one that came through the long pond itself. There is still there, but it's a little bit iffy sometimes. It can be very, very, it can be full of water. It can be very mushy, very marshy. So I didn't want to take any chances this morning. So I parked where it's secure, relatively secure car park area that I was able to leave the war wagon in an area that I believe is safe. And that's why I had to park that far away. That's almost at the very end of the East Coast Road before you take the big sweeping corner that carries you to Belle Plaine. Just beautiful out here though. Gorgeous. Notice I am not huffing and puffing, and that's because I'm holding my breath. Don't mind. Just beautiful. I just can't get enough of this, because we talk about going to beautiful spots where there's magnificent scenery overlooking massive amounts of land, just lovely decors and attractions. But this to me is what I call beautiful Barbados. Just what you're seeing here. Driftwood up on the beach, some sargassum. Now tell you though, a couple of months ago, I would say maybe 2.5 months ago, you could look back at the vlogs, there was nothing here but sargassum weed. There was no beach. You would not have seen any sand whatsoever. Actually, this sand is built a lot as well too, because it wasn't that far out. Where we're walking right now, I would say, would be in where center of the camera would have been where it would have been. You could see further up the beach where it's narrower. That's how it ran right down. So all of this sand here is just built over the last few months, and that's what we always talk about. This is the time of year the sand tends to come in. Now that is through what I have experienced and what I have seen. So I can only tell you what I have seen. I don't study these things. I just go by what I observe over the years, and then I relate on in that way. So I just want you all to know this is not anything that's documented. It's just what I observe. Beautiful. Alright, so I don't carry on this vlog too long. What I can do is just rest on this tree. And no, I am not taking a break. It's not too heavy. I got this here under control. But what I would like to do is I'd like to sign off here now and say bye to you all, and thank you all for joining us this morning. Thank you for coming to Barbados if you are not here. For those of you that are on your way, packing right now, or going on the way to the airport or whatever, I will see you on the sand as soon as possible. If you are not on the beaches that I go on, remember I go on all of them. I may only go on some of them at 6 o'clock in the morning when I'm doing my walk, because you know me, I'm a Southie boy. But if you are on the West Coast and you pick up your camera, your phone or your laptop or something, and you see me on your beach, hop into something quick and come out and say hi to me, please. I want to see all of you all. I want to meet everyone. I want to welcome you to Barbados officially, and I most definitely want to add your photo to our EMC family photo album, because I think it's going to be an amazing collection of some incredible people. Looking forward to adding each and every one of you to that. To my sister from the East, I am not adding that photo of you and me that time. You and me have some fresh business to attend to. So when you're ready to meet me somewhere, or when you're available, you let me know. Nick, I am ready on this morning, and we will find something to do. And you're going to come and walk with me as I promised you a long time ago. If you want to wait until Cheryl and then come in, that is entirely up to you. But don't forget me, I come in for you. Everyone have a wonderful day. And as we have seen this morning, even in the darkness you can find light. You saw the golden glows, they're gone again. That can happen in life. This is just a reflection of how life is. It'll be dark, you'll see light, then it'll be dark again. But you keep looking for the light. Don't ever stop. Keep praying. Keep doing the best you could possibly do. Live the way you're supposed to live. Love your fellow man. Walk away from situations, even if you're right. It's best to walk away and feel happy than to walk away right and feel sad. Feeling sad is not what you want. So even if you're right, just swallow it. Say, look, that's it. Walk away. Leave with a smile. That's the best way you can deal with life. Have a fantastic day. I love you all. I'm going to give you a little bit of a spin around here. Hopefully it's not a radical one, which is forced by the wind, so you can enjoy the beautiful, beautiful Barbados, and enjoy your friends online, and say goodbye to everyone. Have a great day. Love you all. Thank you on behalf of our care team and myself. We wish you all an amazing day.